I'm here today to say what many natural born women and what children would like to say to you today. Absolutely none of us are free until all of us are free. This is true liberty. See, when you go into church, what do you see? You see women and children making things be. Yet, we're relegated to washing feet, pouring water, doing all of the things for the word to be heard. Yet, our voice is silenced as prepared by the positions in power that be. I'm here today to tell you, there's no place you can go that a woman and a child do not exist. So, keep in mind, where women live, where women breathe, where women do really exist, so do our children. Now, if Jesus is neither male nor female, bound nor free, Greek nor Jew, then really, who am I really talking to? If women and children, if we really do matter, then we do more than serve you food on a platter. So I just want to tell you today, no one is free until women and children are free. This is true liberty. Remember, when you go into school, when you go into church, when you go in business, when you go into court, women and children are there. Women and children are absolutely everywhere. So get away from your false perceptions. Get away from your negative thinking. Because, if women and children really do matter, then we would not be abused, beaten, neglected, and rejected. You would accept us as we are, not spend wasting so much money trying to seek messages from afar. You don't need anything to make your understanding clear. We're right here. So stop abusing us. Stop neglecting us. Stop calling us out of our names. See, women and children are the reason that you have what you have. I dare not mention that women and children make sure that you are glad. Women and children, I want to tell you today, no more bondage, no more being bound. Listen to every word I'm saying, every sound. It's time for us to raise up, lift up, stand up, do what we do, be who we are. I am me and you are you. Now, don't get it mixed up. Don't get it confused. We're not to be an abuser, neither to be abused. See, as a little girl, I had to face boys calling me property, dragging me down the street. And every time I'd get back on my feet, and even as a grown woman, I face these challenges, sometimes even in my home. But I still have had to stand alone. So I'm saying to you women and you children today, it's time to live. It's time not only to pray, but it's time to get up and know that your life matters. Your head does not belong on a platter. I heard in one of the writings, I read in one of the writings where it said that the will of Allah is that a female child would not be born, and he weeps every time a female child was born. That's not the will of God. That's someone who has been battered and scorned. I tell you, women and children, it is time for us to take our rightful place in the land. We don't belong battered and abused by anyone's hand. I'm here today to tell you, it's time for us to really be free, more than just on the Statue of Liberty. It's time for us to know that we don't have to have sex in exchange for what we need. It's time for us to know that we have to do more than beg and plead. It's time for us to know that we really do have a place in the land other than being abused by anyone's hand. As I bring this conversation to an end, I want you to know that women and children, it's time for us to have life again.